Hi guys, I'm Shazad and welcome in this video. Today's we gonna start our new project or the project 2. So you guys can easily understand how can you use the grid system, elements and a lot of things which we have already covered in the Bootstrap 5. So let's get started. That if you go to the website, as you can see, this is the example and they have some examples here. If you click on the here, as you can see, this is the album. So here, this is the scene. How can you create this particular layout? First of all, we are going to define that how you start. This is the navigation bar. Where is the navigation bar? We have discussed about the navigation bar in our previous lecture. But for now, this is the navigation bar. What you need, just need to copy the code and use the code here. So now here, as you can see, this is a row, first of all, and you are using the navigation bar in a particular row in a particular column. So now here, as you can see, this is the second row and we are using the text and two buttons here. Here, this is the card. Where is the card? So as you can see, this is the card. So the card is here. You are not using the buttons here, but you are using the button group here. So this is the long buttons. That's why you just need to copy the code and paste the code in your project. So now in the footer section, so now as you can see, you don't have a fancy footer. So this is a simple footer. You are using some text here. So how can you start? I'm saying I'm going to close the entire thing, and now here I'm saying I'm going to use a file, project 2 file. Now I'm saying that project 2. Fine. So now, how can you start? First of all, I'm saying I'm going to use the CDN. So we have used the CDN here. Just copy the code and also paste the code here in the header section. Now, so we can see bootstrap.main, bootstrap.bundle.main.js files. And now we also have, I think we also have the okay, we are not using the JS file. So it's up to you where you are adding. I'm saying get bootstrap, go to, sorry, not documentations, download, copy the CDN from here. Fine. I'm using the CDN now here. Sorry. Copy and also the copy. We have to place the JS file in the footer where the footer ends. Fine. Now the second part of the, I'm going to open this one so you can guys understand. So now I'm going to close this one and also close this one and also close this and also close this one. So this is the theme we are going to create and this is your project. Right click, inspect element, console. As you can see, everything is working fine. That means you have successfully attached the bootstrap. It's working fine. Now you need the navigation bar. So now I'm saying once again, get bootstrap, go to the documentations, and in the component sections you have the navigation bar. So now I'm going to copy the navigation bar and I'm going to use the navigation bar here. But in this time, as you can see, the navigation bar under the container and you have a full width of the background. So here I'm saying this is the class container. I'm saying I have to use the row inside the container. You know very well that grid system, how can you create and how the grid system works. I'm saying I have the column. I'm saying it's auto adjust. I'm saying I have to use the call. Fine. I'm using the code here. Now go to the page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, you have a navigation bar. But if you click on this one, so now as you can see, you have some few contacts here. And left side, you have about us and something like that. Now I'm going to use the icons here. Let's suppose for now it's fine. You have to use the nav bar or your brand here. I'm saying my brand name. If you want to add the image, you can also use the image here. So it's fine. Fine. I'm saying home. I'm saying about us. about, and also I'm saying this is users sections or the profile section, because these are the dummy links. So I'm going to disable this one. Also, sorry, remove this one. Now you have just created the navigation spot. Now, if you view this one, so now as you can see, you have the margin here. So how can you do that? I'm saying here margin bottom 5. So go to the page, refresh the page, fine. Now you just need to create the text here like this. So this is I think H1, and this is the text, and these are the two buttons. So now I'm going to copy. Okay, now you have missed one thing, because you have the background. This is the background. So how can you create this one? I'm saying I have a div, and here I'm going to place this code in a particular table. Now I'm saying I have a class, let's suppose nav custom background. Fine. I have just used this class here. Now I'm saying I have to use the custom styling. I'm going to create a custom styling for this particular theme. I'm saying link type text, and I'm saying href. I'm saying go to the section css, and I'm saying style.css. Since this file is not exist, so that's why definitely it will give you the error. Right click, inspect element, and you can see console, and I think this asset, this is style sheet. Refresh. So now as you can see, you have the error, because you have to use this one. Why you use this one, we are not going to teach you, because this is not a basic C. We have considered that you have the basic knowledge of the HTML and also the CSS with JavaScript. Okay, now since this file is not available, I'm going to create this file in the CSS sections. File CSS. Fine. I have just created. Now gone. Now I'm saying I'm just calling this class here. I'm saying background red. So go to the page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, the background is red. And here, as you can see, the you also have the background color. You are using the background color here, BG light. So that's why you have to remove the BG light, this one, to remove the background. Now you are using the colors like that. Now, how can you customize these colors? I'm saying in the navigation bar, let's suppose this is my custom NV. I'm saying in the custom NV, find the anchors, and I'm saying color white. Fine. So if I say not important, fresh, it's fine. You can also rename this one. So now I have a color picker. I'm going to pick the color now. So this is the exact color. Exact color. This is the exact color. Fresh, as you can see, now you have just created the navigation bar. If you resize this one, so now as you can see, you have the button here, but you have to also use this button as a white background. So now as you can see, this is the background. If I say that color white, not important. Okay, where is this is the button? I'm saying if I use the color navbar toggle, so this is the color. If I'm saying I have to use the white color, so this is the white color. Wait a few seconds. Hmm, just show me this one. If I say that this is the color, I'm saying color or background white, fine. As you can see, just copy this one and paste this code here, and you have to use the background white. Go to the page, refresh the page. As you can see, you have used the white as a background. Fine. You can also change this color by using, where is the button? This is the button. This is a search button. It's a success. If you are using the info, you can also use the info. So it's fine. Or you can just define your own class like XYZ, copy this class and paste this class here. And now I'm saying background red or color black. Go to the page, refresh the page, and you can see if I'm not using the border, I'm saying border none. Go to the page, refresh the page. If I'm not using the border radius, I'm saying none, or we have to use this border radius, I'm saying inherit. As you can see, it's working fine. So it's up to you how can you manage. For now, I'm saying I have this row. So I'm going to create another row here, here, here. Now copy. Now I'm going to create the same code. Okay, now I'm saying that I'm going to use the content layer. So go to the page, refresh the page. So now I'm saying H1, and here I'm going to copy the code, paste the code here, and here I'm saying paragraph, and I'm going to copy the code, paste the code here, and here I'm okay, fine. Now go to the page, refresh the page. As you can see, it's fine. If I'm saying that text center, go to the page, refresh the page. As you can see, the text is center. But now, as you can see, this is the code, and why it's showing you the 100%, because since you are using the 100% column, so as you can see, this is a column, that's why it's showing you this one. If you right click, inspect element, so as you can see, they are using this one, paragraph, and they are using that font size, font weight, and also font color. Here, as you can see, it's saying call MD max auto. So as you can see, max auto. So you can also use the max auto here. It's saying margin left and right. It's up to you how you are using. If you can also do this one, this thing, MX auto. I think this class is available. MX MX auto. So go to the page, refresh the page. Working. So now it's not working. I'm saying okay. You can also follow this code, but now we are creating from the scratch. So that's why I'm saying call MD for now. It's fine. Now you just need to offset your columns here. I think this is the 4 column. Offset is 4 column and offset 4. So now I'm saying offset 4 column. Go to the page, refresh the page. As you can see now, you are at the middle, so it's fine. Fine, you have to use two buttons. I'm saying buttons, and the name of the buttons main all button, and I have to use the class button, and its primary. To go to the page, refresh the page. As you can see, this is the button. You also have a second button. I'm saying the second button here. Second button. Secondary. Go to the page, refresh the page. As you can see, you have a second button. Now, as you can see, you have a gap, and this is the gap. And now, as you can see, this is the gap. Since this is a thumbnail, go to the page. Sorry, this is not a thumbnail, it's a card. So I'm saying this is the card. Copy this card. And as you can see, 4 plus 4 plus 4, 8 columns. Since these are the 8 columns, now I'm saying I'm going to create another row. You can also create the row here, here, or you can use the container separately. I'm saying I'm going to copy the entire code, paste the code here, and since we are using the 4 column, I'm saying 4 column. So 1, 2, 3. Now I'm using the card there. Cards, go to the page, refresh the page. This is the card. If I copy this, okay, I'm going to use the, I'm saying go to the assets, images, and I'm saying one.jpg. So fine, this is a title. So since this is the button group, so that's why I'm saying we also have a button groups here. So button groups. So copy this one, paste the button groups here, remove a single button. Okay, now fine. As you can see, these are the buttons, and you, you have to use the button. Wait for a few seconds, please. Okay, now I'm saying outline secondary, and I'm going to copy this one. Refresh. So now as you can see, these are the two buttons. Here, as you can see, these are the two buttons. So if you add this bad boy, you can also add this bad boy here. I'm saying this is the text. Now refresh the page. As you can see, it's fine. It's also fine. It's up to you how you are managing your code. As you can see, this is the container, and since you are using the container, so this is the container. Fine. So now it's container. You can also copy paste the code, or you can use the this. I'm saying class, that's right, or end. That means I'm talking about the right. So you can see this is the right. If I say that I have to use this one, a lot of ways we can also do that. If I'm saying that this is the positions, absolute, it's fine. And I'm saying and 0, as you can see, and 0. And if I'm going to use the, wait for a few seconds, I'm saying uh, from bottom 10 pixel. I'm saying just open this one. So as you can see, this is the 10 pixel. Just one pixel. Oh, okay. I'm saying right 1 pixel. Okay, fine. For now, it's fine. I'm going to add the bottom. So here is the, I'm saying BTM of, this is the class, and I'm going to use the class here. Refresh, as you can see, it's now working. I'm saying that padding and one, as you can see, we are using the padding. That's two. It's fine. Now, as you can see, these are the similars. So this is the fourth column. Fourth column. Now I'm going to use the fourth column here, here, and also the here. So go to the page, refresh the page. As you can see, these are the four columns. But so right click, why it's saying you have to remove the width. This is type. So this is the custom width, this one, and also this one. That's why it was not working. So go to the page, refresh the page. As you can see, it's now. So since you have one, two, now what you need, you just need to copy and paste the one two, and now refresh the page. So now as you can see, you have three ones similar to this one. Okay, now here as you can see, this is the footer. You can use the footer, and now I'm saying I'm going to use the container, and this is the class row, and in the row definitely you have to place the column. Sorry, call. I'm saying it's auto adjust. Fine, you can also define two columns, but for now I'm defining only one column. So here I'm saying this is the paragraph. Fine. So go to the page, refresh the page. As you can see, this is the paragraph. And I'm going to use the, let's suppose for now I'm saying BR. So these are the BR. So you can easily understand. This is the footer. Fine. As you can see, you can also, these are the separate things, this and this one. So I'm saying this paragraph start and ends here. Now I have to start another paragraph and another paragraph ends here. So go to the page, refresh the page. As you can see, now it's fine. So these are the two links, this one and this one. So this one, I'm going to create a link. This is href, and now I'm saying homepage. So till here. Now, as you can see, getting started guide. So here I'm saying anchor, href, and here I'm saying href close here. Close here. It's fine. So now go to the page, refresh the page. So now, as you can see, you have just created a simple theme from scratch. So it's up to you how you are managing and how you are creating. We have not used any external styling. So now as you can see, this is the styling for this particular page. Okay, so this is the responsive thing. As you can see, it's responsive. Fine, you can also use the overflow or something like that. It's totally up to you. Okay guys, so this is the project 2 and I hope you really enjoyed this course. So if you think we have done and we are doing good, thumbs up, leave a positive review. Thank you for watching.